Alright, so I'm going to be doing a week 4, day 2 review, mainly for myself because I know I need it. And speaking of, um, this is the second time I'm recording this. I fucking forgot how to get to that first freaking step. It's freaking struggling. Anyhow, so let's see. Make a copy of the etc shadow file into your home sysadmin directory. Name the copy shadow file. So always see where we are. So I already have a shadow file because I was trying to do this last week, but I got caught up in a part. Let's just see what we got in here. Alright. So there is stuff. I'm honestly not going to delete it, at least not yet. Yeah. So we're going to cd over to the etc directory. I'm not going to ls the whole thing. Yeah, I could cat it from here. Shadow. Do I need to cat it? Not really. Just wanted to check the contents. So this is other stuff from other activities. So we're going to copy shadow, and we're going to redirect it over to home sysadmin, and I know that's the correct thing because I did pw up here, home sysadmin. And then I'm gonna just give a new name, shadow file week 4 day 2. Awesome. Did that not work? Well, let's just see. It worked. Why you giving me a tough time, bro? And then just to make sure that it did even work. Sorry. Still getting over this bug. Nano shadow 4.2 of you. Alright. I guess that didn't work. I mean, but it made it there. Let me think. Okay, well, let's delete that. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go back there. etc. Let's just copy it in there, whatever. Shadow. I kind of forget what the syntax of this is. I think if I do that and then just type another name. Is that the correct syntax? I'm going to double check before I hit enter. And sorry if you already know this, but I just don't want to mess it up. Oh, so I just didn't need the 2 greater signs. Well, let's just try that again because I want to try them. Cool. Now let's try it. Oh, well then I guess I would have erased. Oh no, I didn't make it say copy, so that should be at shadow. I forgot to rename it when I was gonna name it. Error reading It's fine. Oh my god, I can't type. Forgive me. Fuck. Awesome. You got it. Now for that shadow copy. Wow, that really took me 5 minutes. That's kind of crazy. I guess I really am more rested than I thought. Use Nano to edit your shadow copy file to leave only the rows for the following users. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this so I can see the users. But first, I'm going to do this. Shadow. Cool. Just to make sure everything went well. I didn't think it would. Cool. Oh, I guess I could have stayed in there. Alright, so let's go to the very bottom. So we're keeping Jack, Adam, Billy, Sally, and Max. I believe it's Control K? Yes. Amy, you're not one. Joey, you're not one. Sam. Jane. Sally there. So we got Sally, Billy, Adam, Max. Don't meet John. Oh no! I've been fucking deleting that. Oh wait, I've been hitting the wrong fucking button. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got Jack, Adam, Billy, Sally, and Max. Okay, these. Oh my god, I keep hitting Control Delete. Nice. Yes. Alright, now that I feel more comfortable, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that shadow copy because let's see. Oh my god. Alright, so we have shadow copy 4.2. Cool. We went ahead and edited everything out besides these three. Now we're gonna run sudo john shadow copy. Oh, great. Well, it's because I've already done it. Loaded 5 password hashes with 5 different salts. No password hashes left to crack. Well, I would love to still see them. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so I'm in the correct directory, or at least the correct upper branch to get there. Display the contents of the pot file. Once you have located the .pot file, use cat less or more to view the correct password. So it looks like the same thing except cat in the beginning. Oh, very nice. They're there at the very end. But it doesn't have the names to them, so... Oh well, I'll make it do. I'll make it work. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Alternatively, if you're in the directory where it's running, you can check okay. It's going to finish reading these other options. You can also use John the Ripper itself to display previously cracked passwords. Okay, well, that served my purposes, so I'm going to keep that. And then I'm going to update my... Alright, that's what I typed. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Alrighty. Okay, this command is all you need to crack passwords. Let's take time. Okay, let's move on to part 2. So 12 minutes, 18 seconds. Sorry, I was just making a note of that. Alright. Let's see. So, so far we have been using administrator privileges to stop processes, install software, copy sensitive files, run programs, and edit configuration files. Now that we know users had weak passwords, we want to make sure none of them have unauthorized sudo access. The next steps provided by your senior administrator have to do with locking access to the compromised system, including sudo access. In this activity, you will explore the sudo plus less exploits shown in the previous demonstration and check the comprised system in order to determine if it is vulnerable. You will also edit the sudo ers file to remove sudo access, being able to determine what users or processes have root access and why it is a core skill for a sysadmin. So no lie, I am a little tempted actually to do the demonstrations as well, because last time I did that, I feel like I learned a lot more stuff beneficial. So honestly, I might do that. Well, actually, as much as I'd like to do the demonstrations, I'm kind of on a time crunch, so I'm gonna stay focused. Alrighty, continuing. Here we are. Alright, print the name of your current user to terminal. So I use who am I? I'm a sysadmin. Determine what sudo privileges you have. I believe that's sudo -l. I have all privileges. In a text document inside your research folder, record what sudo access each of the users on the system has. Let's see, now I want to open this with a tutor. So, yes, I could su do max and type in his password, whatnot, and do the same thing, sudo l, and it would tell me his info. But there is an easier way, because if I were to su into max, what's your freaking password, bro? Oh, I guessed it. Welcome. Make a note of that. Okay. So if I were to come into max's, sudo l, right? Obviously, we all know he's the one who've done this, but how would I actually copy this info? First off, I wouldn't be able to, because I'm in Max. I wouldn't be able to copy this info into a file that's on my sysadmin, because Max does not have access to the sysadmin's files. So yeah, you could take a long way to work around it, or you could do another way. Let's go back to and I'm going to show the way my tutor showed me. Alright, well, I couldn't find what I was looking for, so I went ahead and ChatGPT'd it. And this is close enough to what I was looking for. Sudo L. Oh my god. Capital U. User. Max. There we go. So I can sudo this information from sysadmin's point. So, like that, I can go ahead and push the information over to a file under sysadmin. Because I believe we're supposed to make a documentation of everything, right? Print the name of your current user to terminal, determine what sudo privileges the sysadmin user has, in a text document inside your research folder, record what sudo access each of the users on the system has. There's no one user who has sudo access for the less command. Oh my god, I can't fucking read. There is one user who has sudo access for less command. Find the user and complete the following. So, just to run through it, I've already determined that Max is the one, but we're still just gonna do this. So actually, we could even just make a compound command. I forget I can't do Control C in here. Alright, so I'm going to narrate over this section. So basically I was trying to do a compound command using the double and symbol, but I kept typing the freaking syntax wrong. I kept leaving out the hyphen U. So I spent a couple minutes on this. I'm just going to skip it. Otherwise it would have gone through Control C. Billy has no sudo permissions. Last is Sally. Sally also does not have sudo permissions. So again, we know that the one we're looking for is Max because we're looking for somebody that has sudo permissions through the less command. Even though Jack also has the permission, the sudo ability, he's not our target right now for this assignment. Let's see, and then I was supposed to copy all that information over, wasn't I? Research, okay. How did I do that? Did I do... Hold on, where am I? First off. Okay. So, research, I'm pretty sure I've already got stuff in there. Okay, so that's for another activity. So let's do this. For day 2, activity 2. Alright, now so I should have that one. And if I nano into it, there is Max's info. I'm going to quickly do the same for the rest of them. Max, what's the name? Adam, I'm not going to bother doing with the compounds because honestly this is a little easier right now. Even though I kind of like compound. This takes a little less thinking. I feel like I'm missing one. Adam, Billy, Sally, Max, Jack. Cool. Alright, so we have all their information. So Max is up top. Cool. Just for ease of reading, let's put a space between them. Cool. Alright, there is one user. Okay, switch to that user by using the password found in the previous activity. Verify the vulnerability by dropping from less into root shell. Exit back to the command line. Exit that user. So we're going to use their less exploit that they have. Sudo max. I'm pretty sure his password was welcome. We are in max. Now if we do, what was it? The less exploit. Well, max, let's see what we got in here real quick. Oh. CD or home. There we are. Let's go on a shopping list. File shopping list as well. So actually I should just go with less. There we are. So I left it. That's all I really had to do, and then I believe it's something like in bash. Hold on, I know it's something like that. But did it put me back in here? Let me leave. Oops. Oops. Fuck. Alright, so it was pretty close. Exclamation slash bin slash bash should be it. No? Okay. Why does that have sudo in front of it? Let's try the other one I was given. Bin message. Okay. I'm gonna go find it. Alright, I was getting there. My god, let me leave. Oh my god. I was gonna waste too much time being stuck in that and not figuring out how to do it. So let's do it again. Less shopping list. No, I was getting pretty close. Wow, what the fuck? I just saw her do it.
You can see what it's doing in the back end, but I don't know what language it's in, and it's not.
I don't know what language it's in, and it's not just
what the
like
command
to
was.
go from max to root.
Like to go from max
So,
to root.
so there's the exclamation mark bash once you're inside the shopping text. That's what we're referring to. Bash once you're inside the shopping
Oh,
text.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we're referring to.
Oh yeah.
Exclamation mark bash. Is that what I did? Or
Where's the shopping text?
I was trying to
Where's the
cat
shopping
what
text?
shopping cart actually is. You
I
guys
was
can
trying
see
to cat what shopping cart actually
so
is, so
you
you guys
saw
can
it
see
work
what it's.
there. I don't know why it's not fucking working for me. Okay, whatever. That's the activity. I'm not gonna fucking stay stuck on it. That's kind of annoying me now. Alright, exit user. don't know why it wasn't letting me do it. But whatever. Alright, third. Begin in the command line inside your lab environment. Use a command to display your ID info. Use the same command to display the ID info of each user on the system. In case you forgot, how can you learn how these usernames are? How can you learn what these usernames are? Record the output from this series of commands to a new file in your research folder. Print the groups that you and the other users belong to. Record the output from this series of commands to a new file in your research folder. Are there any users that shouldn't be there? I'm pretty sure I deleted those with the tutor, so there shouldn't be any. Make sure you have a copy of the home folder for any rogue users. Yeah, there's not going to be any because I already deleted them. And then remove any users from the system that should not be there. Make sure to remove their home folder as well. Verify that all non-admin users are part of the group developers. Okay. Just kind of reading all that because I know this is all going to kind of go in one thing. Alright, so print my ID. Here we are, that shows my ID, group, what groups I'm in, etc. like that. If I just type groups, again it shows which groups I'm in, sysadmin, sudo, and docker. So honestly, just doing ID gives me all that info, so I'm not going to go and do ID and groups for everybody, because ID gives me all the same info. Whatchamacallit. Oops. So yeah, I could SU into macfile them, do the same thing, hit ID, hit group. I'm not going to do that. I can do this from sysadmin. There we are. Max. ID Sally. ID Jack. So on. Whatever. I meant to type Billy, but whatever. So, gotta move that info to a file. So I am here. I have access to this. I guess I should have just left it as 4.2. Anyhow, let's go ahead and move the information into my research 4.2.42. Whatever. So we're gonna do ID max first, right? Redirect the information to research R, just to show that that went in there. There it is at the very bottom. Oh. Cool. I could do a compound, but I'm not going to. Alright. Atom. Billy. Sally. Max. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I guess that's all of them really. Now if we go back in there, there they all are, their infos. Cool. And it sounded like it wanted me to do different folders for all this. I'm just going to put it all in one. use the command, okay. Print the groups that you and others belong to, did that with the ID. Document and research folder, anything suspicious related to any of the users, as in, are there any users that shouldn't be there? There's not, because I already deleted them. Make sure you have a copy of the home folder, any rogue users, so it would have moved their information into another folder. Users, and then remove any users from sysadmin, okay. Make sure to remove their home folder as well, okay. Remember for this, from the first activity, the only standard users that should be on the system are admin, Adam, Billy, Sally, Max. Just be careful if you're going back through this. You are going to have a bunch more users besides these 5 people, because we've made plenty more users, so I'll just be careful about deleting them, because I don't know if we need them going forward. Yeah. Alright, last part, verify that all non-admin users are part of group developers. If the developers group does not exist, create it and add your users. I know I already created this. As you can see, groups, they're shown in developers, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Let me see, is it group developers? No. There's I put it in my notes, I know I did. Let me see. I lied, I just remembered, I did not put in my notes. I meant to put in my notes. Here we go. Because if I want to look up who's in a group, I can do this. Or, hold on. Members, group name. That's what I was looking for. This isn't what it's asking me to do, but just because when I was doing it, I was curious. I'm doing something stupid. Anyhow, I'm just going to go back on task. Alright, so make the group developers. So that would be sudo usermod flag G and then the name. You would hit enter, but I've already done it. And then let's see how to add users to the group would be sudo usermod flag little a capital G. If you don't know, it doesn't matter what order you do it in. And then you just type in their name. And yep, that's how you add them. So there you go. Anything else? Cool. That's week 4, day 2.